Hey, what is up, guys? Your boy Ed from Savij. You already know. Today we are going to be doing a segment, a video, a part of a segment that I wanted to do. A couple of videos of just kind of like decks that you would play at home, play with your buddies, you know, just fun decks. These are not decks that I would take to locals or anything like that, and this is one of those decks. Today I'm going to be showing you guys ElementSabers with Brave and with DPE in it. This is a deck that I have been kind of like formulating for a minute now. I've kind of wanted to build this deck for a really long time now, and since I finally traded my Brave core for a French foreign core, right? I finally got together and put it together, and it's a lot of fun. I've been building it on Neuron for a minute, and I think that the deck is working really well. This is a deck that I would take over to work and on our break play with my buddies at work, or this is a deck that I would play here at home with my girlfriend if we wanted to just have fun and not actually do like tier full combo things, you know, sprite full combo stuff. But yeah, this is something that it's definitely a lot more fun, and it's definitely gonna be a lot more just kind of like less stressful. It's kind of like a GOAT deck, you know, it's just less stressful. But let's go ahead and get into it. This deck is actually, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. You guys are gonna like it. Before we continue with today's video, make sure you guys go check out my sponsors from Dank Rituals. They have some of the coolest product out in the market today. They have anything from deck boxes to playmats, oversleeves, even dies. They're working on this really dope backpack that I'm super excited about. Make sure you guys check them out. The link will be down in the description. Thank you. All right, guys, so starting off, I will be starting off with the ElementSabers. Let me move this out the way. This is for the giveaway video. And there you go. It's the ElementSaber playmat. You already know. I had that actually lined up at the bottom. Just for that. But ElementSabers, right? We're gonna go ahead and start off with them. I think that for your main ElementSaber, of course, you have to be playing 3 of them. The thing with this guy is that you don't really want to use the field spell to search him, and you definitely don't use the field spell to search any of the other ones. If you have to search any, you will search him. But all the other ones are kind of monsters that you don't really need to search. He's really good. The thing is that you want to use the field center or whatever field spell at least as possible. You want to be able to have this in your hand as fast as possible, use it, and kind of floodgate your opponent. Really interesting for the people who don't know what this does. I'll put it up here. Let me read that. Okay, so if you send an earth or a wind from your deck, he cannot be destroyed by battle, or ElementSaber, Element Lords can be destroyed by battle. Water, fire cannot be destroyed by battle, by effects. And then lights, darks cannot be targeted with card effects. So whenever you use him, you activate him from your hand to special summon him from the field. And if you have the field spell, you are allowed to send 2 materials from your deck to your grave. Then from there, you get to choose either you get to choose 2 of them, right? So I would normally do something like can be destroyed by card effect, can be destroyed by battle. So I would do like an earth and a fire or something, right? Or I would do like a light and a wind, so it can be destroyed by battle and can be targeted by card effects, stuff like that, right? So once you get that going, you kind of just sit him on defense, and if you happen to have another one, you sit him on defense. And then if you make one and you make the other, you can make one with 2 different effects, and then the other one with the other one that you missed out of the 2, and then and then one of the other overlapping effects. So then like that, there will be unaffected by like everything. So can be destroyed by battle, can be destroyed by card effects, and then can be targeted by card effects. And you kind of just sit on them, and then you can just DPE stuff away, which is really funny. I've done that a lot. I used to play this a lot versus Castro on what was it, like it's not Neuron, what's the other one called? Nexus. There you go. Yeah, that's what I used to play a lot with. Continuing, you have the light one. Of course, the light one says that this one's interesting right here. Once per turn, when a spell or trap is activated, quick effect, you can send one from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation. So this one's good. So like if you want to normal summon him, you can. I would normally just try to special summon them because it's 21 booty. It's pretty good. But you, with the field spell on the field, can send one from deck to grave. So it's pretty good. The thing about them is that they all gain, what is it? They all gain 200 for different attributes in the graveyard, and then they all change their attributes in the grave, which is pretty cool. I like that a lot. Continuing, once per turn, you can send one from your deck to your hand, and then you can add one to your hand from the deck. So this is the Rhoda. The wind one, the Rhoda. Let's see. There you go. Too much light. The wind one, the Rhoda. Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, better. A little bit, I guess. Cool. The wind one, the Rhoda, I guess. All of their effects to send from hand to grave, it's okay. It's not really that great. You have the Book of Moon right here, which is the dark one. Out of all of the other attributes now, I'm only playing 2, so it's only 3 of that one. I'm playing 2 waters. I would normally only ever play 2. I would only ever play 1 of this before, but it's fine now. You can play 2. And then you got the 2 earths, and you got the 2 of this one. These 3 effects, kind of irrelevant. They don't really matter much. But this is all the ratios you need for this deck, or at least for the ElementSabers. I like this deck a lot. This is a lot of fun. It's kind of a floodgate-ish kind of deck. And then once your opponent kind of like wastes a lot of resources, you can switch them all to attack, and then they're really beefy, and you can just swing over a bunch of stuff. It's kind of cool. You got to play 3 of the Water Enchantress, of course, and I finally got my French ones. Look at that. They look really nice. I like them a lot. So 3, 1 Griffin, 1 Illegal Knight. Really big fan of these. These work really well. You can start off with this. ElementSabers don't really need to be normaled and then used effect, because they could just be special summoned and then use effect on your opponent's turn, and then you have this as free at that point. Celestial Dasher, of course. Not really much to say here because you already know what this does, but DPE package, really good. It's not super great right now in our format because, you know, all of them all of the bestial stuff, but if you're playing for fun, you're just playing for fun. 3 of the field spell. The field spell makes you skip your next battle phase if you activate the effect to add 1 from deck to hand. That's only if you Rhoda, and you can Rhoda every turn. So it's really good, but it's really, really bad that it makes you skip your next battle phase. 3 rights, of course. I used to only play 2 rights before, and I thought that was correct, and it was then. But 3 rights is good now. Fateful, and of course, you got Draco back. Continuing, 3 Fusion Destinies, Fusión del Destino. I played 3 Extra because the extra deck doesn't really matter here besides DPE, of course. But because extra deck doesn't matter, you can get away with Extra. Prohibition because it's fun. If I'm playing for fun versus my buddy, I can just call whatever he's playing and something super detrimental to his deck, and then I just call that, and then he can't use it anymore. And then training is really good. You get to tribute 1 attribute, a different attribute from your deck, which is really good. And you can tribute any 1 attribute, so it's really, really good. Also, it has another effect, and I really wanted to read this effect. You can send this face-up card from the field to the graveyard, discard your entire hand, then add elemental lords monsters from your deck to your hand equal to the number of cards you discarded, which is really good. You can discard like 2 to 3 cards, whatever, and then you just add 2 to 3 of whatever you're searching for specifically, which can be really good. In that situation, if you add if you like discard 3, you add 3, you can add this one specifically, the really big boy, this one, and then you can like add whatever 2 you wanted to discard, and then you discard those 2 to summon him from your hand, and then you don't have to use the field spell anymore, which is really, really funny. Continuing to the extra deck. Extra deck, it's going to be very, very simple, very straightforward, of course. You play 3 DPEs, and then you play 12 other extra deck cards that you are not really going to need. I honestly think that you can just make whatever you want. If you really want to start focusing on like making more turbo combo stuff with the ElementSabers and whatnot, you can definitely like start playing like other level like 6s or even level like 2s, because, you know, elf, you can play elf if you want, whatever it is that you're looking for. There's 2 2s here, so maybe there's a way for you to like introduce elf into this. Haven't really tried. Like I said, I think this deck is just a lot more to just play for fun and just enjoy having a good time with your buddies. I wouldn't take this to locals at all whatsoever, but this is cool. I enjoy this a lot. ElementSaber being one of my favorite archetypes because of just how beautiful this mat is. Look at that. The mat's amazing. It's super cool. I think Castro got me this mat. I can't even remember anymore. But yeah, this deck is fun, man. You guys should definitely try it out, and I like it a lot. I'm gonna do a shuffle hand and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, cool. Just a quick little test hand. I think this is fun. See, do I have to zoom out a little? Yeah, there you go. Awesome. It's a garbage hand and you can't do anything with. The sights make DP. Of course, you have the Book of Moon. You can just normal the Book of Moon, pass. You Book of Moon one of your opponent's monsters. You have a DPE on the board. Not too bad. Ooh, okay, cool. Awesome. Not great. Not terrible. You have Illegal Knight to special summon Illegal Knight. You have Field Spell to search. You always want to go for, that's it, like I said, that bad boy. This is the reason why we played 3, because you want to open him. Prohibition, you call whatever is detrimental to them. Effect the special itself. Because you're going to be allowed to send from deck to grave with the field spell, your opponent can ash this, by the way. Which is kind of bad. But a lot of people aren't playing ash right now, so it's okay. I'm going to do earth and fire. So can't be destroyed by battle, can't be destroyed by card effects. You know what? I'm not going to do earth. I'm going to do wind because I have an earth in my hand. Send those, special that. This is the cool thing. If you wanted to incorporate like elf, you could. And then you would like make elf there, elf special this. Now them can be targeted effect. You can send one from your hand or from the deck, but since you've already sent from the deck, you can't even use that effect. So it has to be one from hand. But yeah, this is cool. I like this a lot. I think the deck is fun. People should really consider playing this a little bit more often. Yeah, it's like super slow and it's very bricky, but it's just a fun deck to play. Let's see, one last hand. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, extra, if you just banish a random 6, you add 2. Oh my god, you opened up 2 more field spells. That's crazy. I've been stacked, I'm telling you. I've been stacked. My girlfriend probably stacked me. It's okay. She looked at me and laughed. Alright, let's see. Last cut. Ooh. Oh, double prohibition. Ah. And then you would have to send the light and the water from your hand. So whatever. Not too bad. I think the deck is super fun. I want to be able to open up like a field spell and a DPE. Fusion Destiny. Field spell and DPE is really nice. Ooh, Rite of Adamus here. Ooh, you open up such a big brave hand. That's so funny. Last one. I'm just trying test hands here. I think this is fun. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! This is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. You wouldn't banish Water Enchantress because you have right. So you go right, you summon out token. Or you special her, right? But don't forget to set up the field continuous spell here. You effect a special her, you add Draco back. Where's Draco back? Draco back. You can use effect to search Griffin. You discard Draco back, effect of Draco back to equip itself. Let's just do that. Special Griffin. Activate field spell, search. Oh, not that one. Wrong light one. Activate effect, special itself. Whoa, that looks really nice. Here I would send fire and earth like I normally do. That's always the first thing I send, and then I summon a defense. And then you can just set this, which can allow you to summon out a different attribute next turn, and you pass. Pretty good board. You see, it's a fun deck. I like this a lot. It's a nice board. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm pretty sure all of you guys know, but for whoever doesn't know, this is my next giveaway. I am giving it away as soon as I hit 1,700 subs. The link of the video where you have to go comment is going to be down below in the description. You have to comment, I want the pop in order to win this pop. You have to be subbed to the channel, and you have to have liked that video. So make sure you guys go now.